What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nerdlocker, a place for your inner nerd. My name is Brandon.
I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is episode 32.
This week we're going to talk about Lord of the Rings, Green Lantern, and the Avengers.
And a ton of stuff these two don't know about. So the studio was trying to race to get all the stuff done for Green Lantern. They added $9 million to the budget just so they can add extra special effects houses so they can sort of get things done. They're trying to add in 3D, that should have been in the budget in the first place. When I checked last,
Every amount of news coming out about Green Lantern just makes me more and more terrified to finally watch
At this point, yeah.
Right, me too. And the thing I don't understand is that if 3D is going to work, I'm going to quote my friend James Cameron here.
Oh, snap.
That you need to really use the 3D at the beginning. You
I
can't
hate
put it
Ryan
in afterwards
so
because it just
much.
doesn't work, and you're going to get a movie like Clash of the Titans.
Or Avatar, The Last
James
Airbender.
Cameron.
I hate this Friends with James Cameron stuff. It's just so stupid.
But yeah, all the news coming out about it now, you're kind of afraid, if they end up doing, I don't see how a sequel could be good at this point, if the first one probably isn't
really
going to be
didn't
good.
have any hope for, I love Green Lantern. He's one of my favorite characters, but I have no hope for this movie just from the get-go. Ever since Ryan Reynolds was announced as Hal Jordan, I have not been excited. I mean, that last trailer was cooler because they showed some stuff, but man, they're still working on it, and it's out in 2 months.
Yeah.
Right. I have similar concerns with Captain America, though. It's got a July release date, and they're still reshooting scenes. And
I
that
saw
can't
it.
be
Did
good.
you guys see
All
that
right.
leaked online? In Times Square, Sam Jackson and Chris Evans were shooting a scene.
Yeah.
And someone
They
sat
have
back
2
and-
months to edit and release that movie.
Really?
I mean, I'm sure it's already edited, but to finish it and release it, that is.
See, I
That's
assumed they
crazy.
were shooting stuff for the Avengers when I saw that because it looked like a modern day setting.
Yeah.
But
So
what
I
I
don't know how they're
heard is
ending
that
Cap.
Captain America is going to end in the modern day.
Really?
That's
They're
what I
going to pull him
heard.
out of the ice in an hour and a half?
I don't know. That's just what I heard. I
All
know
right.
nothing about the
Works
movie
for me.
other than that. So, basically, I'm excited about Captain America. I'm excited about Thor. Green Lantern's going to suck.
All right, so the Avengers has finally started filming this week, and they released their first set photo, if you guys have seen it. It looks incredible.
It's pretty sweet.
Just that picture with the SHIELD logo and the 4 chairs with the
And it's like a
superhero
Hulk,
names
Captain
on 'em.
America.
You can't really tell a lot from one photo.
Oh,
I
but
don't-
dude, it just gets me so pumped. It's finally happening.
There's
we're
a
getting
helicarrier.
gas.
Come
We're
on.
getting a team movie, man.
This is the guy who doesn't read comics, so
I'm
he never
still-
read New Avengers.
But
He
I
doesn't
watch
read the Avengers.
movies, and I know what I like in movies.
That's
and it's
fine.
not chairs.
It's day one. I
do
mean, it's the
this.
first week, man.
No, I'm really iffy about Avengers because, first of all, I don't like Joss Whedon, as you know.
Mm.
He writes too strong of female characters that take the lead, and that's not Avengers. I agree that can work for some movies, but that's not Avengers. And then, yeah, sure,
You
we
think
can
Black
do something
Widow's going to
different.
be stepping up and
I hope not,
doing a
because
whole
Scarlett
bunch?
Johansson
It's
was
not
terrible
really.
in
It's
that
not
role.
Avengers.
Huh?
Wasp.
I'm saying as a lead, though, is Wasp really a lead of the
No.
Avengers?
No,
It's
but
Captain
I'm
America,
gonna say
Thor, Hulk.
Iron Man. Understandable, but the original Avengers.
I mean, when he's written comics and stuff, his Astonishing X-Men run
Amazing.
was incredible. and he
Astonishing
does all-
X-Men was good for the first few issues, I thought.
See, I liked it all the way through,
Really?
man. And I mean, he did a very good job of showing that whole team.
Yeah.
I'll
as
agree with
opposed
that.
to just that.
So maybe that's
that
good for the Avengers,
See,
yeah.
that's what gives me hope for the Avengers because personally, I'm not I don't hate Joss Whedon, but I've never been a giant fan.
Some people
So,
fangirl for
I just
Joss
thought
Whedon.
I just thought it was a little weird that he was doing the Avengers.
Yeah.
so.
I did too. I think that's what it comes down to is that it's weird that he's doing the Avengers.
But I mean, either way, it's cool that it's happening now, man. They're all on set, they're filming, the Avengers is happening.
I mean, the only selling point for me is that Robert Downey Jr. is back as Iron Man.
See, and I love
That's-
that.
yeah, he's great.
I
as
feel
the
like he's
role.
going to carry the movie
I
as
hope
well
so.
he should.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, good. We're on the same page. We both love Robert Downey Jr.
I do too.
Zitch loves Downey Jr.
Oh, hashtag.
All right, so I love Lord of the Rings, as you know. I think it's one of the greatest trilogies in history. And they're re-releasing it, which is pretty cool.
Hooray.
So they're going to release the Blu-rays as extended versions, and then it's going to coincide with the release in theaters, in AMC theaters, on June 21st, 28th, and the 14th. So it backtracks. It's kind of a Back to the Future type thing, but you guys wouldn't understand. And so I can't wait for these movies to come out. I mean, when you saw these in theaters for the first time, it was mind-blowing.
thought it was
I didn't see any
awesome.
of them in theaters.
Okay, well, when we saw him in theaters for the
I'm a
first
square.
time,
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought it was great. I mean, except the ending where you keep thinking it was going to end, and it just kept continuing showing what was happening to
Yeah.
everybody. I'm like, man, could have ended it right there. Nope, we're still going.
I'm just...
No, okay, no.
Oh, the
there's
screen
still
went
more.
black. The screen went black. Nope.
More Hobbits.
It's okay. They're walking.
Well, I'm just saying, I want to see these movies in theaters again
I
to
wanna
get me
go
excited
back
for
to
The
see the
Hobbit,
extended.
because the Hobbit is going to be amazing.
I'm personally, I'm excited about The Hobbit. I don't know about The Hobbit. But The Hobbit looks awesome. And yeah, I think it's kind of cool. I mean, you're going to get the extended versions too.
What if they made a movie called The Hobbit with a shotgun?
Oh man.
Hobbit with a shotgun?
I would see that.
We need to
I would see
copyright that right now.
Boom.
Yes.
I'm
Hobbit with a
especially
shotgun.
excited though because
Rutger Hauer still play the Hobbit. His hairy little feet.
That's great. I'm especially excited though because I live like 2 minutes from an AMC theater, so marathon.
Now you just need 12 hours to watch one of
I
the
don't,
movies.
done.
It'll be golden.
I'll just turn off my Xbox for a little bit and go.
All right, now in news that Ryan doesn't know
This
about,
guy.
Yay.
the Call of Duty new expansion pack coming out has a new zombie level called Call of the Dead.
Boom.
And it's going to be starring Sarah Michelle Gellar, Danny Trejo, Robert Englund,
And Michael Rooker.
and it is inspired by and will be starring George A. Romero.
Wow.
Tell me that doesn't sound awesome.
Right? For the guy who
You
hates
get to be
Call of
Danny
Duty.
Trejo and kill
What's
Yeah.
cooler than that?
zombies.
Let's spend $15 more so we can play another zombie level.
That's so
That
much
sounds
fun. So
awesome.
much fun. And it's
Yeah.
it's called Escalation. It's coming out with four more maps. So
Who cares?
Dude, you get to play a George A. Romero zombie-inspired level as Danny Trejo.
I think Call
How
of
are
Duty.
you not?
it's
Call
Dan
of Duty is so over commercialized and just
Dude,
so
but
lame.
it's so good.
You
I have
love
Cubby
ev-
here flipping me off, so I'm kind of off
You
my game
have
right
every-
now.
you
But
love
there
everything
are
that's
so
over-
many other games out there that you can
There
play
are.
that are better than Call of Duty.
Like
Yet
what?
Call of Duty is the flagship for every
Because
console
it's
now.
incredible.
Because there's zombies and people are stupid. and
Dude,
they love
no.
zombies.
I don't
Modern
play- I
Warfare
don't play
2
zombie
didn't have
maps.
zombies, and that
Modern
was
Warfare
awesome.
2 was
I'm talking about Call of Duty now. I don't care about Call of Duty 2. I'm saying now.
No, Modern
What?
Warfare 2.
I don't care
Modern
about
Warfare 2
that.
was
I'm
a game
saying
that came
now
out
they
2
have
years
zombies
ago.
and that's why people play it.
No,
I'm
it's
so
not.
done with
They
this.
play it for the
So
multiplayer.
done with this.
Dude,
This is the guy who loves everything that's over commercialized.
whatever Ryan
so
thinks, I am very excited for this.
totally excited. There's more maps.
I'm
15
not.
bucks. You get tons of stuff.
Robert Englund too. Like
Robert Englund.
it looks
No.
like them too. Like it's their
It's
voices
them.
and them.
Their bodies.
Black Ops has the worst graphics I've ever seen on a next-gen console.
Oh, this guy.
Ever.
This guy.
Really?
Ever.
Really?
Serious.
How?
I don't know how they made such shitty graphics. You ask them. No, Black
I
Ops
got nothing.
sucks.
I got
No.
nothing.
I said it all.
I'm very
I
excited.
said it
for
all.
You're crazy.
I'm on board.
Crazy.
All right, so Scream 4 came out.
Yes.
It had a $40 million budget,
Okay.
Okay.
and it made $18 million
Oh.
the first week. So
I'm not good at math, but I'm going to say that's a loss.
there's not going to be a Scream 5, is what they announced. But they're
surprised.
talking about making it like the American Pie movies, where now they're just straight to DVD. And I'm gonna be honest, if you saw Scream 4, I felt like the whole message of that movie, when I said in my review, it's kind of like the dummies of horror movies for dummies. I feel like the whole message was against all of that. So it's kind of weird that they're thinking of taking it in that direction. Like, I don't know what to, I'd say just leave it alone. you know?
Let it die.
Yeah.
Like it should have at 3.
I've never been a fan of the Scream movies, and to me, this makes sense. Because they were all so terrible.
See,
So-
I like
love
them.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I
and
did too.
There's 4's growing on me a little bit, but I understand why it wasn't as well.
I think 4 is
received.
growing on you, though, because it had the original cast in it, and it was kind of a reckoning back to the first one, right? A
That's the
harkening
only
back.
reason I was
no,
excited to
to-
see it.
To a point. I still don't want to give anything away because it's only been out for a week, but it doesn't seem like any of you are going to see it. But
Especially after that review you gave
I
it.
know, man.
well, I mean that's how I left thinking. It wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be. But
Right.
I just don't think direct to DVD. I feel like you're just gonna take people who found the first 3 and maybe even 4 special. Like you start just putting them out on DVD. I think it's just gonna lose its
Integrity?
exactly.
That's exactly what it's going to do.
People don't care about integrity in movies anymore, though. Do you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to learn more about the Scream franchise, or Scream 4 in particular, go to nerdlocker.com for Brandon's glowing review.
It was glowing.
All right, so we got some news that Brandon doesn't know about now. Jess, why don't you
Yeah.
go ahead and pick it up?
I'm all about this right now. So, you know how Fast 5 comes out next week?
I am very
Okay,
aware.
so it did so well overseas. It got such great reviews.
It's out overseas.
They're gonna not only make more of them, but move out of the whole car aspect of it and more into like heist movies.
And The Rock wants to continue with his character.
So that's just a bunch more Fast movies for one. They did really good for 2, and Vin Diesel's never going away.
And it beat Avatar as the highest-grossing movie of all time.
Boom.
No.
That last one's false.
Okay, I
was
was like,
expensive.
wait.
No one can touch James
But
Cameron.
the studio did.
You're
The
ridiculous.
studio is saying though that it's because they're doing more car stunts as opposed to CGI.
How does this make you feel?
How do you feel about that?
So it did well overseas.
It did amazing.
Extremely well overseas.
Extremely well. It's got the best reviews of anything so far this year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Not
news.
really, because all the crappy movies come out in the beginning of the year.
This
so.
is so bad. Why?
Did I just hurt your soul a little bit?
Why?
Yes.
Why are we doing more? This is stupid.
I love heist movies also, so I'm all about it.
So they're not even. So it's going to be called Fast 6 through 12, and they're not even about like cars anymore.
Well, they're
We can
about,
hope there's
they're-
Now,
12.
see, the thing is I'm not a car guy, which is why I thought the movies were retarded to begin with. Like when I saw that, like
We just lost all retarded
I saw
viewers.
1 and I'm like, that looks stupid. Never saw 2. When 3 came out, I'm like, it's called Tokyo Drift. Never mind. Then they had that preview, the teaser for 4 before some movie I saw. I'm like, not gonna see it. 5 looks awful.
Apparently
Well,
it's amazing.
the world doesn't agree with you.
And I think the world has better taste than we do.
That's probably, I guess. I've got nothing.
So now they're going to become Gone in 60 Seconds or Ocean's 11, movies like that.
And I love those movies.
So
The
you're gonna
Italian
see-
Job.
Yeah, exactly. Italian
Boom.
Job is a perfect example. So that's what your
But it's
beloved
still gonna be
series has
Vin
become.
Diesel and Paul Walker hugging.
Perhaps.
And The Rock, hopefully, he wants to renew.
Oh,
his
so
role.
is this
Yeah.
gonna be like they're gonna like redo it with 1 where he's like, you know what? Screw it. Stealing cars is cool. I'm with you guys. Like
Probably.
this
yeah.
is so stupid. It's the worst news ever.
Hey guys, Jasmine from Nerdlocker.com here with my pick of the week. It is the T-Mobile G2X, and it's awesome. It has dual-core processors. It has an 8-megapixel camera, which is amazing, and it's got front face. I can video chat like you people with iPhones do, and it has dual-core processors. It is amazing, and I love it. And you know what? It's better than your iPhone 4, so suck it.
What's going on, guys? Brandon here. My pick this week, Twin Peaks. The entire series is on Netflix Instant Queue. I've been waiting forever to sit down and just watch this thing in its entirety, so that's what I'm going to be doing.
This week, for my pick of the week, I choose you, Pikachu.
All right, that's going to do it for episode 32. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, fan us on Facebook, and check us out at nerdlocker.com. I'm Jasmine.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Brandon. Have a nerdy week.
Ooh.
I did it again.
Ooh,
Oh.
we got you.
Have a nerdy week.
Cry. Ugh.
Nerdlocker!